Hey, it's Tycoon with StockMarketInvestingToday.com, and today I wanted to continue what I've been talking about in previous videos, and that's working with this IBD 200 stocks list. Um, I've been kind of following the strategies of a guy. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. It looks like pretty deep to me over at stockbee.blogspot.com. And one of the things that I liked about his process was just trying to get down to a list of stocks that are manageable, that have a good chance of going up in price. And if you remember in the previous videos, I've already loaded in the um, 200 stocks that were published in the IBD last Thursday into these 4 watch lists. And then I have one that says IBD stocks to review. Now first thing I'm going to do is clear that out by selecting all these. We're actually just choosing modify and edit. I'll have to apologize in advance. My internet's not very good today. And just delete those and then hit save. And I wanted to start with a fresh list. Right now, I haven't decided whether I'm going to continue to do a fresh list every day or if I'm going to somehow create some different kind of watch list. But for today, I'm going to delete the ones I had in there and start with the first 50. And if you remember, there were a few tests that we needed to run on these stocks here to see how they performed today. And right now they're listed in, looks like, reverse alphabetical order. And the first thing we want to do is check the price percentage change and arrange them from highest to lowest and look for ones that are over 2%. All these are over 2%. And the next thing we want to do is make sure that the volume was over 100,000 shares for the day, and all those were. And also we want to make sure that the volume was higher than the day before. And with the exception of 2 of these, all of them fit that criteria. So what I'm going to do is check all of them that do in the first 50. And then once I do that, it's kind of nice because I can just go down here and choose copy. And it says the watch list I want is the IBD stocks to review, and save it over there. You don't want to move them because that'll take them out of your normal list. All right, so if we check over at that list, we'll be able to see that they're sitting over there. And evidently it's not working quite right, so let's refresh it. And so IBD stocks to review. And you can see here they are, the ones that I just put in there from the first 50. So then what you want to do is repeat the process for the next batch. I have noticed that these stock lists are a little finicky. I'm not sure if it's because I'm recording the screen or why that is, but here are the second 50. And again, I want to do the price percentage change. And we can see here that in the second 50, we have several that were over 2%. You'll notice too that a couple of these weren't over 100,000, so they don't fit the criteria that you suggest, and then a couple of them are down in volume. So what we'll want to do is select the ones that are okay. This one doesn't meet it because of the volume. This one because of the volume and the volume being less. And looks like those are all good to go. So go down here again, hit choose, copy, and make sure that when you do this that you pick the right list. and then hit save. And then I just like to check it to make sure it's working right. And you can see we got a few more in there. And the next thing then would be the third batch, which is 101 through 150. And again, by price percentage change. And we don't have as many that meet the 2% here. It only goes down to this one, and a couple of them are down in volume, and a couple of them didn't meet the 100. So this one here, that one doesn't meet it. That one doesn't meet it. And this one here does. No. Okay, so we'll move those on over. Copy them, and again, make sure you choose the right list. I've screwed up doing that before. And I like to just review the list to make sure they're being added on there correctly. And it looks that way. And then we have one last set of 50 to do, and that's this one here. And then again, sort by price percentage change. We have several over the 2. And several of them are down in volume. They're all over 100. But the ones that are down in volume, we won't want to add to our watch list. So we'll go down to the bottom. Copy them over. Again, make sure you put them in the right list and save those to it. And then check the stocks to review watch list. And then I usually just kind of look at it and arrange it by price percentage change. So that gives us a pretty sizable list today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We got 25 stocks today that met the criteria. So the next step is to try and whittle this down a little further, but at least we've got the whole universe of stocks in the market whittled down to 25 stocks to look at, which is a lot further than we were before. And hopefully in the next video, we'll start looking at a little more of the criteria that he suggests and see what we can do to reduce it. Anyway, this is Tycoon with StockMarketInvestingToday.com. Thanks and have a great day.